And I think the only purpose that categorizing people is important is in things like the census or if you're doing research on a certain population. But even so, in psychology, actually, they did a study on blacks versus whites. And I forget, I think it was they were doing something on, I don't think it was intelligence, but something that's, basically universal across all races, all colors and everything. And there was no difference. So I don't understand the importance. Race is not significant.
You said
I'm not arguing if it's importance, but I'm talking about the circumstance that it is an unnecessary circumstance. It is an unnecessary practice, but I'm still talking about the practice, and I'm talking about what that practice means.
Bree, now you said that they were doing a survey of white versus black.
Correct.
Was that on Family Feud? Because they seem to do that on
That happens a lot. That happens a lot.
Family Feud episode.
I noticed that
it
too.
always seems to be like some like I don't know, like a happy race war or something on Family Feud. Every episode.
And when there's two white families, I'm like, what happened?
Yeah. You know,
what
it's
happened?
Kind of strange. Yeah, but I don't know. That was just.
That's funny you brought that up.
I don't know. It always crosses my mind when I
notice
see
that stuff too.
Yeah, but anyway, public. What's going on Facebook, man?
I mean, so I just want to give a quick rundown of some of what the comments was. One individual said, no Euro-African American, if anything. How do you feel about that?
Wow.
Euro-African American?
What is the world coming to?
Euro-African American.
So now we're throwing 3 in there, right?
I think it's so much more interesting to sit down with someone and have a conversation about their culture versus them having to write it down. Because what if there's what if there's 4 things mixed in? And honestly, like, my cousin recently visited me this weekend.
Check off 4 boxes.
Check off 4 boxes, exactly, and confuse
How about
the
this?
heck out of
How
people.
about this? How about this?
I'm going to start doing that.
Wait, I got something. How about this? How about putting down more? Like Moorish.
Like what?
Moorish. The Moors.
The Moors. Oh, okay,
yeah,
okay.
African Moor. Wouldn't that just solve that problem there?
Did the Moors compose of more than one race, though?
Nah, it's a very good point. Yeah.
They were?
Yeah.
I thought
but
they were
all
Arab, they were African. There was some whites even mixed into there.
Not in terms of Moor. No, when they used the term Moor, it was to be of a black man.
Oh.
It was for a black
man.
But
that's what the Europeans used it as, though, right?
Yeah, they was like, you're black.
Oh, so that Moor.
Not Moor. That's where that Moor came from.
Wow,
now, if you're going to talk about the Berbers, if you're going to talk about the Berbers where you could mix that up. Because a Berber wasn't necessarily just African. A Berber could be Middle Eastern, of Islamic faith. It could be a mixed bag when it comes to Berbers. But when it came to Moor, the term Moor, that was to describe someone that looked of African descent.
Okay. I kind of wanted to finish my point, though, about my cousin visited me this week.
Were you still on
So
Family
she visited,
Feud?
yes. No, my cousin visited me this week. And it's just so funny, even though we're from the same family, we grew up together, we saw each other every day, we lived like a mile from each other. Culturally, we are so different. And so I'm just going to keep honing in this point that what you look like, I feel like doesn't matter.
No, I agree. I agree, but I'm just saying if you're asking, bottom line, is if they want to find out what the racial type is, I don't think he qualifies as being African descent. But I agree, though, like people act totally different, like.
Why? Where do you think he's from then?
From Europe. His blood is from Europe.
So are you a European American?
I just say Caucasian.
You're Caucasian.
Oh, but see, you don't have American anywhere in there, but we have to break it down and say where we're from. Why can't you say where you're from?
Don't take it up with me. Take it up with them.
I'm asking you. You're the one that wants to implement this new plan of classification.
I'm not implicating any new term. All right? I'm just talking about the old ones that exist now.
No, I personally think this man is African American. He's actually born there. He has a African citizenship. Now he did have an African citizenship. Now he has an American citizenship. So he's an African American. When you go in terms of like let me just read some other comments that individuals have said on Facebook. One person says white person comes from a black person. Okay.
What? A white person comes from a black person?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a little different. There was a couple more.
Oh, they mean like the people came from Africa.
We all have origins in Africa.
Right.
African origin.
I understood that. Let's see here. But, with that being said, there was some more comments, too, about this whole situation. I feel like...
There's a lot of comments. You don't want to read any of them?
Yeah, some of them are like, just paragraphs.
Just leave it alone.
Just paragraphs.
I know. Read one paragraph.
Hold on 1 second.
Like you're scared.
Yeah, I think he is.
Yeah, we might
be
thrown
off. No,
off.
it's okay. All right. Then don't read it. Don't read it. Go to Facebook.
Try to use your censor skills
and be in the discussion.
Weave through that.
Because I see a long trail. But go on the website.
He can't work around it like Ron Burgundy. You ever see Anchorman Ron Burgundy when he's like he just reads everything no matter what it says. He got fired off the network.
He's just scrolling up and down, just looking at him like, nope, I can't read this.
Okay, so here's one. African Americans are called that to cover up the truth. The truth is, we were already in America way before Columbus or
Dang, that
else.
is deep. That's deep. Right. I like that.
There's a few more here.
Wow, what do you think about that, Blue?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Blue is like, for his people today, he's standing his ground.
Yeah.
No, I know that's the truth, though. I know what he said is the truth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is it the truth?
I don't know if Africans were the first ones here, but I know Columbus was it. I know the Indians came across the land islands.
Okay, so we have 10 minutes left in the show.
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited to talk about what I gained.
Oh, what did you gain?
Are we wrapping up now?
No, we're not wrapping up yet. We still got...
Public's still looking.
Yeah, I'm still looking. So you guys
scrolling. He's not even. He's like scared to say anything. I mean,
Blue Collars. I don't know who Blue Collars is.
Oh, is that what I put? Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all right. I'm just kidding.
I'm sorry. Blue Collars. Hey man, that's your new name. But you know what? Yeah. So we do have about 8 minutes left in the show, and for all those individuals who are listening to the Minority Men Show, actually, let me ask our producer Dimitri. Do you feel like a white individual who's born in an African country, should they be considered an African American?
If they're white.
If they're white.
I don't think it matters. I mean, I personally, I don't like those forms to begin with, but he's Caucasian if he's white.
He's Caucasian if he's white.
Well, Caucasian was a term that came up to what, the 1600s?
All right, no, gotta go with my history book and look that one up.
It was like Caucasian, Mongoloid, and what was the other one?
I thought Anglo-Saxon. It wasn't Caucasian.
Anglo-Saxon is just for the Caucasians who live in like Britain and like
isn't that a religion?
The really white ones.
The really white ones.
I don't think it applies to French or like
French
even German.
Thanks, Dimitri. So it sounds like we're on the same page, producer.
Hey. Well, hey, we're coming to another great end of a Minority Men Show, and Anthony Cook, this is your part right here, where you go around, you ask individuals how they felt about the show, what they took from the show, and just move forward.
I think you're doing a pretty good job. So if you want to just keep it rolling, then
Anthony,
go ahead and make the rounds.
Keep passing me the ball, so I'm just going to score.
Hey, I'm just going to
score.
Hey, you know what? I just think that this is a great show. I like to thank Chris Johnson, President
Jackson.
Chris Jackson of the Sub-Saharan African Transitional Strategic Alliance Incorporation. And I also like to, Bree, if you have anything else, some finishing words?
Wow, Mr. Jackson, he was just so powerful. President and founder of an organization. He's trying to give, local businesses to give back to Africa, where a lot of investments and resources are. So I think that that's great. He definitely opened my mind up to Black Wall Street, which, the Minority Men Show, we're entrepreneurs and we're trying to make a difference in people's lives. And it's good to know that our ancestors successfully did that. So I'm definitely going to hit up a documentary. I'm going to pick up a book from the library. And I'm also going to travel to Oklahoma because I definitely want to see that museum before they destroy
Before they
it.
put a highway
Before
over
they
it.
put a highway through it.
Hey,
And the last thing is, I'm just happy that we had these two discussions about Miley Cyrus and white Africans being called African Americans.
Blue, before you take your trip to Cali, would you have anything to say? Any last words?
Yeah, I'd like to say if you can help us out by liking us on Facebook. It's only going to take 2 seconds for you to do it. Minority Men Show with no the. Just click on like. It'll help us grow. Thanks.
Public.
Like you said, Anthony Cook, I just want to thank Mr. Jackson for coming out because his strength and his drive is what inspires us.
No doubt.
To go through that transition in life and to be where he's at right now. And for him to continue to want to help others, I think that's a wonderful thing. And I commend him and I applaud him. And support that. And support individuals in the community trying to do the right thing.
You know what? Because it feels lonely sometimes. Like what we're doing here, sometimes it feels kind of lonely. And it's good to see that there's other people out there that feel the same way as us and want to help the community. So
absolutely. Cool. I think it's essential for us to continue to build and to grow. And once again, I want to applaud him and I want to thank him and learn from individuals who are like that. Make that movement. Start that movement. Just don't want to be at the top by yourself.
We can all be on that level too.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
We can all lead.
We can all, right. Perfect. We can all be leaders. Somebody can lead behind closed doors. Somebody could be the face. Somebody could be the writer. Somebody could be the speaker. Everybody wants to be everything. You can't do that. That's my spiel for today.
Yes, sir.
And it was, I'd like to thank Dimitri, a.k.a. Ivan Drago, on the ones and twos. And I'd like everybody out there to have a good week. This is the Minority Men Show. Please tune in next week. Listen to those memoirs. Peace.
Read those memoirs. And you can't really listen to it.
Yeah, you can't listen to memoirs unless you have them on audio tape. That'll be the next thing.
Yeah. And Mr. Jackson had presented 2 songs that normally we go all the way till 7, but we're going to close with number 4, Ivan Drago. Can we have that played while we're closing out for the last 4 minutes?
Yeah, sure, we can do that.
Yeah, so I just want people to take this home and listen to this. And remember, we are the Minority Men Show every Sunday, 5 to 7 p.m. Hit us up on minoritymenShow.com. Follow us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. Like us on Facebook. Were you about to say something?
Yeah, just the clip that you're about to listen to is Cornel West, which you guys may know is a great educator. He's a very, very smart, intellectual man, a speaker, a presenter. So I was very, very shocked when I heard this track, but listen to it. It really speaks some knowledge.
All right, so we'll see you guys next week. Remember, this is the Minority Men Show. Peace.
Brother Martin, Brother Medgar, Brother Malcolm, we love you so and miss you much. Your freely given blood fertilizes the tree of freedom. Your precious bodies ripped apart by the assassin's bullet sustains us in our struggle. We shall never forget you. We shall build on your shoulders and keep alive your legacy. Visionary dreamer of a multiracial democracy, grand titan of love, drum major for justice, child of the prophetic black church who loved your way through the darkness. We shall never forget you, never ever forget you.
Martin, Medgar, and Malcolm, keep on keeping on, keep on staying strong. Martin, Medgar, and Malcolm, your work keeps living on, your spirit keeps us strong.
Brother Medgar, leader of quiet dignity and undeniable determination, fighting for